Hi, this is Ginger Kirchmeyer, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about how to create your own website. This video is for beginners, so I'm going to take you through one of the easier websites to create your own web page or your website, and that is Weebly. I like it because it's pretty clean, it's pretty simple, and it's easy to learn without much help. So you can see that I'm already in my own Weebly account, so obviously the first thing that you're going to have to do is create an account. But then once you have your account open, you're going to have a page that looks similar to this, and you're not going to have pages already created. So you're going to go to this little orange button right here, and you're going to click to add a site. And then it's going to ask you what kind are you going to create. And so you're going to choose what you want. You're probably going to choose a regular website. And so you click that, and then it's going to give you some themes to choose from. And there are tons and tons and tons of them. So you can go through them. But I really would just suggest staying with something that's very clean, very simple, not a ton going on, not a lot of pictures for you to manage. And just the main things you're worried about are that it has something attractive or an area where you can put a picture that would be attractive, and then some tabs. And it doesn't really matter where those tabs are located as long as you feel good about them. You can change the color option, so you can see like this is changing the little button. Sometimes the colors of the letters are changing. Sometimes, obviously the background's changing. So whatever color scheme you're comfortable with, go ahead and pick that, and then you're going to choose it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick just the first one because I want to get moving. The next thing it's going to ask you to do is to pick a domain name. And so they're all going to be .weebly.com if you want a free site. If you want something that is more specific and it's not going to end in .weebly.com, then you're going to choose from down here, and you're going to have to pay for those sites. So that's just a little heads up on that. But I just want to give you an example of let's see. If you choose something that's popular, you're going to get this little taken thing. So I'm just going to randomly pick something. Okay, so it lights that. I don't have any particular reason for choosing this. I'm just doing it for the video. I just wanted something that would be available. So we're going to say continue, but obviously you'll find a name that works for you, and then you'll push continue. So when you get here, it's going to show you your front page. This is one of the things that I love about Weebly is that you can look at your page, you can see how it looks, and then you can just click around to the different pages to get to them to actually start creating on them. So you don't have to go in the back side to make your site look good. So it's really easy, like I said, for a beginner. So we're going to start on the home page. You might want to start with picking a picture, for your background. So I'm going to go over here to edit image, and it gives you a whole bunch of examples. You can choose one of their examples if it meets your need. If you don't and you'd like to upload your own image, you can do that the usual way. And so I'm going to go, where's desktop? I already had one chosen. So that, let's see, is this it? Yeah, let's just go ahead and choose this one just for the sake of it. And I'm going to pick that. And you couldn't see it, it was a little bit out of the screen, but you can see now that it's uploading the file. It just wanted me to push the button to select it. So there we go. So I've got some pictures now, and I'm going to save that because I like that. And I'm only going to save it to this page. You can do it however you want. If you want to save it to all pages, save it to all pages. But now I'm going to edit my text. So I'm going to say, welcome. And I don't particularly like this because the color scheme's not working for me. So, you can change all that. You can, pick whatever colors. You can make it get bigger, smaller. Apparently that's as big as this welcome gets on this particular page, but they'll change based on the different page layout that you choose. So I'm going to say, click the tabs to navigate our site. I might be a little more creative than this if this were my real site, but like I said, I'm doing it for the sake of the tutorial. So I don't particularly love this background. I think it's too difficult to read my letters. But like I said, for the sake of the of the tutorial. I just want to kind of move on. What I also would like to point out is this button text, and this is nice. Like, let's say you have a directory, or you have a particular page that you'd like to link them to. Like, maybe you want to tell them, to visit the school's main page, or like I said, a directory or something like that. You can just type in your text, and then you can link it wherever. If it's a different website, you can go here, a page. If you have a particular file you want to upload, an email address, whatever. And then you can make it open to a new tab. So if you click this box, when they click the button, a new tab is going to open up over here. And that way, this page will remain on their screen. So when they X out of that tab, they'll come back to here. So that's what that's for. So I'm not actually going to link it to anything. I just wanted to show you that this exists. And so this is all done here. But what I would like to show you now is just another page. So let's say I don't like this. Let's say I'm going to go ahead and edit this one. I'm just going to choose a picture because I already showed you how to do the upload. So now what we're going to do, by the way, if you don't like this layout, you can see down here it says choose a layout. And, oh, I'm sorry, I need to save it. It wants me to save. So I'm just saving only to this page. And it's giving me the option to choose a layout. So if I don't like this, if I look at it and I'm like, gosh, I don't like this picture running all the way across the screen here, I can pick that and it'll give me some different layouts to choose from. And actually each theme that you choose might have some different layouts for you to choose from. So again, it's just, you're really going to have to play with your site. No matter which site you choose or which theme you choose, you're going to have to play with it. And that's the best way for you to get to know how to use it. So I just wanted to point out that that's there. So for the purpose of our tutorial today, I just want to remind you that these are the 3 boxes where you're going to stay. You're going to mostly worry about a title text box, a regular traditional text box, and then an image. So those are the 3 things that you might want to worry about the most. So let's say this is our, I don't know, let's say we've got a sports page on our site because we got a lot of kids that are interested in sports and they're wanting to learn about sports and whatnot. So that was my title. And again, you can do the same editing. You can link it to things. You can center it. You can do, whatever. You got to play around with these functions and learn what they do. So if I want to add some traditional text in here, I'm going to look for where the blue bar is located. So now you can see it's over to the left. So that means if I drop it there, the text is going to go over to the left. If I drop it down below, the text is going to go below. If I pull it over to the right, you can see it's going to go over to the right. So you just have to look for that little blue bar, and that'll put your object, whatever it is that you're working with, it'll drop it wherever it is you want it. So this page is dedicated to all the sports resources in our library. Okay, and then let's say I've got this great picture of, oops, I didn't mean to do that. This great picture of, one of the kids in our school that is, actually, let's say I've got 3 pictures and I want to upload them. I'm just going to put them side by side by side. And so here we go. So I just keep dropping them in. Then I can click to upload my photo. So, and I'm not going to take the time to do that, but I just want to show you how that exists. And then, so that's those main 3 things. I want to point out also these settings up here, these tabs up here. So this is the building your site. That's where we are. Designing, that's where we're going to, if I start working with this and I'm like, you know what, this theme is not working for me, I can go to design and I can change the theme that I'm working on. So I can go back and pick a different one that maybe I like better for whatever reason. And so I go back to the main page. If I don't like my fonts, I can play with some different fonts. And and by the way, I didn't change this. So this is, I think we called it I Love My Library, and then some funky version of letters that came after it. So I can type in my header there. But like I said, you really just need to play with these and see what you like. You're just going to have to play with this stuff. On pages, this is going to show you what your page could look like. So do you want a big picture and then maybe some text? Do you want just a strip? Do you want nothing? Do you want it over to the side, and then they'll give you like a little button and a description? You know, what exactly do you want? You can also choose the visibility. Public is the free version. If you choose these other options, you're going to have to pay. So for the most part, you know, for Weebly, I just keep it all public. It's not that big of a deal. If it's a public site, you pretty much want everything public anyway. So, and then you can continue if you made a change. You know, you're gonna want to save. Um, if you had a store, you know, you would deal with that. This is getting a little too advanced, so I'm not going to go into any of that. And then settings. Again, this is a little more advanced than I want to get in this video, but this is what this page is. You know, you can explore on it and play around with it. But in any case, if once you're happy with it, you can go ahead and push publish, and then and then it's live to the web. And if you want to go back to your main page, you can click right over here where it says My Sites, and you head back to your main page. And I am not going to do this right now. It's wanting me to categorize what type of website it is, but I don't want to take the time to do that right now. But it will ask you to do that. So you can see it's one of my sites now that I can manage, and you can have more sites here to take care of, and you can link from one to the other so that you know, if you've run out of pages that it's allowing you to create, you can just create a new site and link to it, and there's all kinds of ways to get around it. But anyway, hopefully this will get you started so that you can start getting to know how to take care of running your own site. Have fun.